really, this is the first time in a couple of years he's done this sort of performance, and this is one of the things he's doing. He's going off to Edinburgh Fringe. And of course, some of you have seen him from Sunny's thing when he came on 15 minutes, but sometimes turning down Christmas Fair. But really glad that he's able to come down. So he said, "You're helping him with his development." And he is very good and looking forward to it. So thank you very much for coming on. I'm quite sure Pat's going to work maybe about half an hour with us, a short break, and another half an hour. Yeah, I think we'll be happy.
Good evening. Thank you very much for coming. It's a pleasure to be here. I can't wait to share with you this. What is this? But I'm going to begin tonight by telling you about something very important. Now, not a lot of people know about this, and it's not a very known fact, but when I learned about it, I just couldn't help but share it. Now, what this fact is, it's about combs and phones. Combs and phones. Now, you may have never compared these before, but they are similar. Now, they are similar in the sense that through the years, they have got bigger. They have got bigger. So, today, you must all know a modern day phone. Quite small, compact, nice. Well, they get bigger actually, but quite compact, slim, so you can take them around with you, easy, portable, brilliant in every way. Well, combs used to be like that as well. Oh, I like that now. They're nice, small, compact, easy, light, good to carry around with you, and similar to today, they come in a variety of different colours. Very important. Now, if we go back sort of 17 years, it was 2000 and nothing. Phones for those Nokia bricks, with the legendary green screens, the Snake game, which I can reveal is coming back. That thing is coming back. But phones were just very similar 17 years ago, slightly bigger as well, as you can see here. Comparison. There we go. If we were to go back 200 years, mobile phones obviously weren't around then, but phones were. Now, how do you imagine phones to be? Perhaps they're wooden? No, in fact, like this. Now, this is today's age. Comparison there. Very important, and please feel free to share that everywhere. Very good. Now, the next thing I want to introduce you to is something very odd. Now, what this is a die box. A die box from the Victorian era. Now, of course, what a die box would held is a die. That's a little wooden box here. Now, what do you do with this? Is you open the top, and you open the front doors also like so. Now, the Victorians would have done this also to store their dice in it. That's what we're going to do tonight. Now, you may be thinking, why would you store a dice in here? That's a good question. So here we have the dice, which I'm going to pop in there. Over there. Now, Victorians would have entertained with these in a sense that they would have banished the dice. They would have banished the dice while being in one of these boxes. Now, what I'm going to do is manage it for us tonight, as they would have done back then. Not just storage, but also entertainment. Let's go. There we go. You have to get around to applause then, but that is... I'm just very thankful to be able to share that with you. Now, the next routine I want to do this evening is another demonstration. Bringing facts into my show is something I love to do. So, obviously, combs and phones, brilliant. information. But I'm also going to bring something quite new and innovative, a new kitchen utility. Tinsel. Is it tinsel? Not utility, it's not that big. But it is this. Now what they would use. This is a new type of cutting device. Now what I'll do, I'll bring this over to the centre here so it's more visible. But one day it's going to be a new way of cutting vegetables. And safer also, because a knife, a lot of people cut themselves, not very good at all. Here it is. Now the unique thing about this, I've brought some beans with me. The unique thing about this, you can't cut yourself. It's safe to humans. Now that's what's so magnificent about it. It's not in the shops just yet, but soon it will be. There we have it. You've got your blade there. And you put vegetable, beans, whatever you want. Carrots are usually a good choice. Into these different compartments, and you cut down like so. And there we go. The beans get cut. Now I'm going to know this. Because what I'm meant to do now is demonstrate that it will not cut human. So I'm going to demonstrate that. May I have a volunteer? Usually, since no one is a volunteer, I would throw a plate out into the audience and then it will select a random volunteer. That way it's not. There's a lot of struggling going on. Thank you very much for the name. Arthur, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming up. Are you glad to come to the show? Thanks for coming. Thanks. So now what we're going to do is test this device. It's got a sharp blade on it and some vegetables. We're going to cut the vegetables as well, just to prove that it doesn't cut humans, but it does cut vegetables. But first I'd like to just ensure, well basically, yeah, ensure. Ensure this. Has anyone got a bank note that I can borrow at all? Now obviously, if anything does go wrong, you'll get more than this. This is just sort of a symbol and just a waiver sort of thing. Really, £10, perfect, that's fantastic. So I'll just put this in now and draw it. There's two lines in front of this for a reason. I'm going to sign this in a minute. I just have to, you never go wrong with this all, it's fine. Been doing it for a while, all sorts of things, but I'm just going to pop that in there like so. Insurance. See this like actually, you just sign that, that'd be perfect for all just there, just the name. And of course if this brilliant, if this all goes right, you'll be fine. I write very small. I'll put that there. So if anything goes wrong, we get that in addition to whatever I want to contribute to this. But it won't go wrong. So that's just, it won't go wrong, it'll be fine, it'll be perfect. So please, if you would you put your hand through there? Are you right-handed? Do you want to change how you're That's right, so then you just stand so that this is safer. Cool. So that's probably a wise decision. Beans in there, good. So we're going to cut down in a moment. It will not cut your arm, but it will cut the beans. process, and they don't tell you when they're going to do it. I just want to tell you when I do it. That's the insurance we just no longer need. I'll cut that in half so it's safe. Oh, it's one of those shows. Usually, we usually do this comedy act and we put sign fake check in there, but we use real money tonight. Oh yes, you can say the same. No, it's not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now, back to cooking. I'm actually going to do some magnificent magic now. That's why you came and that's why I'm here, to do some magic. Now what I'm going to do is create a flower. Some real magic coming up here. Little pot. Of course, flower goes in the pot. And a wand. Now what I'm going to do is just open up this hanky. That is over the wand. It is still there, it hasn't vanished. It is still there. Try that again. I want to do this quick, like so. Real magic there for you. Real magic. South Fraser. So, the linking rings. World famous magician linking rings. Has anybody seen these before? Heard of them? Raise your hand if you've seen them. Magicians linking them up. Quite a few people. Yeah, that saves you and me a lot of time. Now we'll do one of my first magic tricks that I ever learned. That's the cups and balls. 3 red balls and silver, 3 silver cups. Quite solid. So, what I'm going to do is place them down on the table. Like so. Place the ball on top of the centre cup. That is solid. Solid still. Place it on top. Two cups there. The balls don't go through, the cups do go through each other, sort of thing. But that will work. Anyway, we'll try this. Click. The ball melts through the cup to the bottom, like so. Thank you very much. Now we'll try again. We'll do it the same, but this time I'm going to keep one of the balls in the centre. I'm going to put the cup down like so, 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 so. And the second red ball will go in the centre there. I'm going to click my fingers like so. And it will melt through and meet the other ball. Like so. Now we'll try something last. I'm going for 9 for this. We'll leave them both there this time. 3 cups, like so. And this time we'll take the cups over here. very good choice. So this is a book we're going to read. Read. Now I haven't read this for a long, long time, so I'm just going to quickly skim read it. So did you say you hadn't? You didn't read it? Okay. So we're probably in the same boat here. Yeah. No, we're both in the same boat when it comes to the story. Can't remember the time. I'll just give it a quick skim read. It's very good. It's very good. I highly recommend it. So what I'm going to do is just rip through the pages like so, and what I need you to do is just say stop whenever you like. Okay? So I'm just going to go through and then say stop. Cool. Whenever you're happy. Right then. Are you happy then? Yeah. Would you mind taking it out with a closed page? Now open it on that page. I don't want to look at it on that page. Here, back. Now have a look at the first word on that page. So, did you say it was there? Okay. That's okay, that's okay. So look at the second word, but don't tell me what the second word is. Let's have a look at that. The. What word comes under the after the? Let's do it. Oh, I should have. Yes. This is an interesting word. It ends with an E. It ends with, what is the word? It's. Has it got anything to do with police? Police. No? Nothing? Don't tell me. Police? Cops? 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 Is it cops? Cops with an E on the end. Fantastic, thank you very much. So we're friends. Now I think we'll do a card trick. Something we just was a famous store. I'm going to go to the cards today. I may have a volunteer on this, kind of simple. Young lady on the end, hand up first, I believe. Round of applause, please. Perfect, thank you very much. Now we'll do a card trick. So we have a deck of cards. Now, I must admit this is quite a small deck of cards. You won't be able to see very well from the audience, but if I just spread them out on the table, could you clarify for the audience that they are all different in numbers and single? There's 52 different playing cards there, and all backs are the same. Wonderful. So this is going to be my deck. I'm going to be using this deck. But if I could give you this deck, this is your deck, slightly different, just a little bit bigger, and you can see it all much better. So if I give you those, could you take one card out there, whichever one you like, and show the audience, but don't show me what it is. Now I'm going to look away. going to be probably the least visual routine, I'd say, so I'm going to try and do my best to explain it as we go. I don't usually do this routine, but tonight just felt like I needed to. Now, so we have the red deck and the black deck. The red deck will use, the black deck we haven't yet. Which deck would you like to use? Just pick whichever one you like. Okay, that's a good choice because we haven't used it. In that case, you can take that deck for me and have a look at it. You can go through, have a look at all the different cards, make sure it's all right. In fact, you can shuffle it up, mix it up, make sure it's all fair and square. I'm just doing the same here, really. What we're about to do is mirror each other completely. Now, this is going to be interesting because we're going to mirror each other so precisely that we're going to do exactly the same thing, even the bits that we don't see each other do. Now, that's interesting. So we'll now do that to explain and show you how and what I mean. Cool. So I've done that. I've had a look, shuffle the deck, we'll find out again. Now, from this moment on, if you would, you need to copy exactly what I do with the cards. The breathing is still fine, blinking is still fine, but just with the cards. Awesome. So here we go. Remember that card. Very tense. Good, very good. So we're cutting the cards now. Both taking the card out our own decks. Yeah. So just mix the cards up with both taking the card out of each and we put it back into the deck. What I need you to do is find the card that you took out of your deck in that deck of cards. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to find the card that I took out of my deck. It is, sure it is. It's 52 cards. What we both need to do now is see what cards we both picked separately. So, continuing to copy each other. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. So I thought I'd put that in there, just give it a go. Thank you very much. It's quite intense. So now what we're going to do, we're going to try and fulfill something else magicians do. Now, you've probably seen this again before. Now this is cutting someone in half. Now you've probably see this. Cut the wood in half with a box and a saw. Now you'll be relieved to know that I haven't got any of that here. No saws, no boxes. But we will be cutting something in half. Now usually I will cut my assistant in half, who isn't here today. So I'll need a volunteer in a moment. So much volunteering going. But most of you been to a supermarket before. Now, at the cheese counter, they cut the cheese using wires, don't they? Usually use those sort of very sharp, thin wires. Pull it down, the cheese gets sliced into pieces. Now, that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. But we're human, and it's so may I need 3 volunteers in fact. So would you both like to come up? Yeah, fantastic. Who else would be up there? Would you like to come up at the front there? Yeah? Fantastic, thank you very much. Perfect. So what's some of you? Another brave act tonight. Coming up. So if you would, can you please sort of stand in a row along there? Brilliant. Perfect. Now I'm going to look at the wires. In this case, wires can be very small. We'll use something slightly bigger. We'll use a big rope. So it's visual and we can see what's happening. And what's your name in the middle? Is it? Now you're in the middle, so you have very thankfully you've become the big volunteer. You've volunteered going to be cut in half this evening. Have you ever been cut in half before? No? Oh, okay. Always ask, because you never know. Wonderful. Now what's your name on the end? Charlotte. Would you mind hanging on to those 2 pieces of rope and then coming down to about here for me? Or in this, create a bit wider span here or fine. And what's your name? Alright. Lovely to meet you. Right, hang on to the end of that rope there. Thank you very much. Where is it? Would you like to come over this way slightly? Stand in the middle. And Laura, can you move over that way for me? And then you move over that way for me. Thank you very much. That's what you do. Now, if you just both slightly pull the ropes a little bit. Perfect. Stay like this. Now, I won't take one rope from you. I'm going to try and come this way. That way. Perfect. Cool. Now, I'm going to take that rope there. Oh, brilliant. Thank you. That saves you having 3 hands. If you leave that for me there. Brilliant. Now untie you in. There's where things are. Get more room now. But hang on to the end of that rope. Hang on to the end of that rope. Now you're securely in that rope. We've tied you in. There's not tied it well. You're in there now. There's right nowhere of you getting out there. Well, there is. But we're going to do it a lot quicker. And that's like cutting you in half with the rope. I recommend bringing your By putting it on this lock, so that we can see where it is at all times, and there's no way of getting it off this lock. Now, let's hope I got the combination. Perfect. So don't put that on there. Now we can see that securely on there. Now only I know this combination, so in fact, only I can get it off now. And if you want, you can have a quick go at just check turning the combination down, make sure that's properly securely locked on there, all good and proper. Yeah. You happy with that? Brilliant. Wonderful, thank you. We'll place that right there where everyone can see it. Okay. So now we're going to do another routine that many magicians do. You may have seen something similar before, but we're going to do it again slightly different, and that is teleportation. Teleportation. We're going to teleport something, not a human being today, but something very differently needed, and this is this toilet roll. Of course. Now, very simple. We're going to put something in one place and then we're going to appear somewhere else. Now, that's what we're going to try and do. So you may just have someone on the front row just take this toilet paper. Yeah. Thank you very much indeed. Would you like to take that? Now make sure that's all good and secure. I don't know why you yeah. Wonderful. Now what we're going to do is make something back by putting it in this little net. And then we're going to make it reappear. Where? In there. In this little blue box. Now this is known in my shows as the appearance cabinet. Now this really is the highlight and the pinnacle of the show. This could even be the highlight of your evening. This is the box of the best. Yes. So we'll do that in a minute. And first of all, I just want to show you this net. Even though you can see inside, there's nothing in there. There's actually a zip on it, so what I can do is put my hand all the way through, all the way through the other side, like so. And you can see there's nothing in there. I'll now do the same with the box and open it up. Hello. Try a paper. I've done this before. Empty. We'll get rid of this one. There's no mistake where things are. Cool. So what I need you to do is just pop your product straight into there. Into there. So you can see that's in there. Correct? That's in there. So if I asked you where you put it, where would you say? In the back. Of course. But it is no longer in the back. As you'll see, it is now flying over. You can't see it though, because it is in motion. All the way through. So of course there's only one place to be, and that is the appearance cabinet. Now this is a prime moment of the show, so of course I'm going to need someone who wants to experience this. Anyone? Would you like to come up? Amazing. Thank you very much indeed. A big round of applause. Are you ready for this? This is crazy. Now, we're going to make the tissue appear back in this box. Now, you saw it was empty, it has vanished, and it is somewhere. Hopefully it's in here. So what I need you to do, just put your right hand up like a teapot, like that. So. Wonderful. Now what we're going to do, we're going to do the box like so. Hold on to that handle. Lovely. Now what I'm going to do is just count down to 3. We'll go to 3, 2, 1. And then if we could all say abracadabra after that. And then after we've said that, all you just do is pull that handle straight out and a dove will appear. Are you ready? So 1, 2, 3. Abracadabra. around be much lighter, much more compact. Very good, and yeah, many years these will be implemented. Now if we go back 300 years into the past, what wands do I have? Now I have a wand from a museum here. Again, the meteoric just was right. It's in this bag. Now this is a wand from 300 years ago. From 300 years ago. So here it is. This bag's from the museum. Starts with the letter H. Okay, that's a bit of stop back to the first one I pencil. Now I'm going to give out some predictions. Now these predictions are going to come to life during the show tonight. I'm going to give them out and hopefully a few people wouldn't mind just keeping them safe. So we have one here. Hang on to that for me. Perfect. I have one here. This is just sort of wonderful. I folded up this paper, which we're going to use later on. One here. Would you mind holding on to that envelope for me? Perfect. Thank you very much indeed. So we're going to see this come to life tonight. We're going to see it come to life during the evening. I'm going to move this combination off over here. Now the first thing we're going to do tonight is something known as ESP. Now this is extrasensory perception. That's what that stands for. It was invented in the 1930s at Duke University in the United States. Now what it was invented for was to test for psychic ability, to see if it exists, just to test. And you may have seen these cards, these symbols before. Now they're the feature at the beginning of first Ghostbusters movie. And they're symbols such as this, the wavy lines, the star, cross, the circle, and the square. 2, 3, 4. based on the classic game that many people know and involves the symbols. Now, most people know how to play this, and it is, in fact, rock, paper, scissors. It is rock, paper, scissors, but just in case there's anyone that doesn't know how to play rock, paper, scissors. So rock beats scissors, because it blinds scissors. Scissors beats paper, because it cuts paper. And paper beats rock. It does something. Some other thing. So may I have 4 volunteers to the stage? We'd like to go up at 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing, thank you. Thank you very much indeed. I'm going to give you a round of applause. Now, I'm going to give you your equipment. So, rock, paper, scissors. Here, would you like to take rock? Like to take scissors. Paper. You're playing the game. And I think, which are the teams? So by teams, I mean this is the white team. Okay, white team. This is black team. Rock. And over here we have multi-coloured red, blue, sort of handkerchief. With nothing in it. Let's say that for me. Thank you. So we'll go with blue, which is made of blue. Blue, white, and black. These are the teams. So if I was to say scissors versus rock, who wins? Rock, of course. But in this we're going to refer to the team names. So in this case we would say the black team wins. Okay? Cool. So if, for example, paper versus rock, paper obviously wins, the white team wins. We're going by the team names. Now what I'm going to do is face away somewhere so I can't see what's going on. Now if you wouldn't mind switching 2 of the weapons. So these are the weapons, the scissors, the paper, rock. They're what we're classing as weapons, handkerchiefs are the teams. So when I say switch 2 weapons, you just need to switch either those, or those, or those, just one, whichever ones you like. And if I say switch teams, I won't switch. But we'll start with weapons, so don't worry about that. Cool. I'm going to look away. That is cool. Wonderful. Thank you. So if you would you please switch 2 of the weapons over? Now could you please just tell me 2 team names? So 2 colours.
Just mention 2 team colours.
Yeah.
White and black.
What's that? Black be white. Does black be white?
Just black be white. Oh, sorry. Just black be white. Black does be white.
Wonderful. Now if you switch 2 weapons once again, please. Once again, whichever ones you like.
Okay, that's done.
And then if you just give me 2 team names once again, please.
Heritage.
Yeah, just 2 colours once again.
Black and blue, red, white.
Black. place your other hand finger in front of another glass. Those two in the middle. So still pointing at the two glasses, please remove one of your hands. Are you sure? Yes, you don't want to change your mind. That's the one. Give that back. Yeah, happy with that? So the one that's slightly forward, number 3, you can take that. That's yours. That's your glass there. That one. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you very much. Now at this point I'd say go ahead and drink. That's fine. But if I make it a little bit more interesting, that's what I'm going to do tonight. So without smelling it or anything, just holding it, you have to trust me on this. 3 of those glasses are full up with white vinegar. One has water. Now do you trust me on this? Well, I didn't pick it. And we have no more rules. If I was to reassure you and say that if you drank that now, just quickly and simply, it's water. It's your choice as well, what you picked. Drink it nice and refreshing water. Unlock it, lock it, make sure it's all good and proper. I come back here, would someone mind just having a look, make sure it's still fine and good? Is that you? Just give that circle, squeeze those chains, pull, and make sure that's all good and proper and solid. They are just stainless steel shackles. Perfect. Thank you very much indeed. Now the next part, naturally, is locked. With the 2 ladies with the padlocks, mind locking in each. So the first one is there. So it can go up a bit higher there just to make sure it's really tight and secure. try to hold brain notes,
Yeah.
but did you try your year of birth?
Right. Let's see if I can be honest. It's where Mum just sells I think there is. Oh, that's it. I've done it now.
Perfect.
So,
So you can find that lot and see. If you open
I look at that.
nothing in there, so so I could probably do it again. I'll do it again. Should be alright. That was predicted somewhere, just take my word for it. It's another show, of course, it's not going to happen. Okay. It's now at the point of But it's now at this point in the evening where unfortunately I have to say it's the end of the show. I'm so grateful that you all turned up and come this evening. It's been a brilliant load of fun to perform this evening and but thank you for volunteering, everybody down here, thank you for volunteering, for joining in, just being part of the show. Could do.